Hey, welcome back once
Welcome
again
back
to December 9th. I think what date was it?
We should really look at the date before we start these videos.
December 9th edition of Festively Fabulous craft beer calendar opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need to know who I am or Amy anymore.
But now you know who I am.
And I'm Amy.
I'm Amy. I'm Hal. He's Amy.
Yeah. Role reversal. Okay, let's go. Beer. Let's not waste any more time.
Any more time.
Any more time. Waste any more time. Right. Number 9, please. If you could just open number 9, please, for me. That'd be oh fuck. It's okay, it's an empty one. Right. Okay, today, December 9th, we have got Black Isle Goldfinch IPA, gluten-free organic beer. Well, it's a good job it looks nice, because otherwise I'd be off on a tangent about gluten-free. Maybe I'll save that for a bit later. Black Isle Goldfinch. Black Isle Brewery is based in the beautiful Highlands of Scotland near Inverness. We make a range of fresh organic beers from natural ingredients grown on farms without the use of artificial fertilisers or herbicides. An aroma of pine needles, resin, faint peach and tangerine.
Ooh.
Pale copper red with a cream head. Flavour, tropical fruit, flint,
it's got
medium bitter and citrus peel. Do you know what? It sounds really nice. And like, you know, contains things that I wouldn't necessarily like resin and pine needles. Do you know what I mean?
Well, interesting fact that I learned, most of a Christmas tree is actually edible. And Christmas tree needles
Oh, in fact edible.
are a good source of vitamin C.
Well, there you go. So, if you find yourself, you know,
If your Christmas dinner goes wrong, just break a branch off your Christmas tree.
if you find you under the weather on Christmas Day, just eat your Christmas
Start
tree.
gnawing on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Your friends and family won't think it's weird.
If you've got scurvy around Christmas time, just have a few branches. You'll feel right as rain.
It's a nice bottle.
It's a very nice bottle. I mean, so far the only bad thing I've got to say about it is that it's gluten free.
And organic.
Excuse me. Cheers.
Cheers. I like it.
Me too. There's not a lot to it, really.
No, it's not like...
It's considering like all the words that it used to describe itself with. I thought it was going to have a bit more sort of character to it than what it does.
It
But
was
it's
brewed in paradise, apparently.
well, I think that's a very high claim to try and live up to. Goldfinch,
It was brewed,
Black Isle Goldfinch.
brewed in Inverness, which is paradise.
Is it? To who?
It's brewed in Inverness, and it says it's brewed in paradise, so it must be.
So, you know, Inverness, Paradise, same
Same
thing, obviously. Paradise if you love gluten-free beer, heroin and Scotch eggs.
Nine brew.
And iron brew, yeah, don't forget.
No, it's nice. It's you can taste the peach, I think.
Yes, you can, yeah.
That's the only real like thing that's slapping me in the face.
Faint peach. Shouldn't be slapping you in the face, it should be faint.
Well, it's doing a bad job then because it's slapping me in the face.
No, I get the fruit at the front.
Yeah.
I don't really
I don't really know what resin or pine needles taste like, so I could be tasting them. But I've not eaten a Christmas tree yet. So.
You'd be able to. The pine needles and the resin's meant to be in the nose anyway, but I'm not really getting it. But then again, I do have quite severe chronic allergies that mean that my sense of smell is quite diminished, so I wouldn't know either way.
I can't smell it.
Right. It's okay. It's like, it doesn't... Do you know what would be nice? It would be nice if it had more of a punch at the end. because it's light and nice
Mild.
at the beginning, and you do get that fruitiness.
Yeah.
But then it's just like it's like a little bit bitter at the end, but that's it. It doesn't have it needs a bit more.
It doesn't punch you in the face.
No, you need to drink it and be like, get a refreshment and then be like, ooh. But no, you just get, yeah, that's the official. It should be like this, but instead it's like this. Yeah, that is.
That's the official sound of these videos.
Beer sommeliers everywhere use that scale, the scale between and.
Actual facts.
It's quite nice though. It's I feel like we're trending upwards in terms of the general calibre of beer that we're getting. I feel like we seem to be getting more ones that are like decent. Because it is nice, don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's really nice. It's just not like the most like flavourful thing.
There's not a lot to talk about with it. It's just kind of, it's quite nice. I could drink it easily. For
I could have like a few.
I could have a few of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to go down the gluten-free rabbit hole, but
you don't want them to.
One of the things that proponents of gluten-free diets say is that you get less bloating, which can be a thing, but I think but that's usually more down to the fizziness than the actual, gluten content of it.
Yeah.
Like certain things that are really fizzy or really hoppy tend to give me heartburn and bloating more so than other things.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where it's actually the gluten-free thing is a bit of a. Normally I'd be like, no, gluten-free, but usually I find the gluten-free things usually have some sort of measure of taste that are like missing. Do you know what I mean? Like the gluten-free things usually at the expense of a bit of flavour, but I think with this it's not. Yeah, no. It's quite nice. So yeah, if you are living the gluten-free lifestyle, Black Isle Goldfinch is a very good beer for you.
So, out of 10.
See, the problem is as we're doing more of them, I'm losing track of where I am in sort of my own sort of head, like list of them, and what I gave what. What did we have yesterday? It was the North Pale Ale, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The American Pale Ale.
Yeah, it was alright.
And what did I give that, a 7 or a 6? I think it was a 6.5, wasn't it?
7.5, I think.
No,
it was a 7. It was a 7. You gave it a 7.
Yeah, because I retroactively changed the
IPA to
the Punk IPA. BB. So where do I put this? I'll give this a solid 7. 7 what though? 7 fairy lights out of 10. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Above average.
Yeah.
Above average. Not going to blow you away, but
yeah. It'll get you there.
It'll get you where you need to go.
I think I like this a lot more than yesterday's. I think yesterday I rated quite painfully average.
Yeah.
This I think I'll take your lead and say 7. 7 pugs in Christmas hats out of 10.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Because there's anything in a Christmas hat. Do you know what I mean? It's not necessarily Christmassy. It's a Christmas hat that's Christmassy.
No.
Because I could say 8 grapefruits with candy canes drawn on them. Do you know what I mean?
It's still Christmassy in my book, so it still counts.
Okay, fair enough. What did you say? 7.
7.
Yeah. So both of us give it a 7.
But as you know, we have really no sort of knowledge in beer, so it's not like we're saying 7 out of 10. Trust us, it's amazing.
But where we lack knowledge, this fish opener is actually highly qualified as a beer sommelier, and he's done a lot of research, and he knows his stuff. So.
And he's given it a 7 as well.
What do you think about this this Black Isle Goldfinch gluten-free organic beer, Mr. Fish Opener? Oh, it's nice.
Oi.
How many? What would you give it? I would give it 7 oi-ois out of 10.
That's not very Christmassy.
Maybe it is if you're a fish. He's one of the lads.
Yeah.
Lads.
Lads. So Christmas.
Yes, it's coming.
Yes,
It's
it is
coming.
coming.
Yeah.
Only 16 days. Well, it was 16 days this morning, so I'm getting towards the end of the day, so like 15 now.
You can't really count Christmas Day as the run up to Christmas, though, can you? Do you really like?
It's like 14.
Yeah.
Getting close. Have you finished your Christmas shopping? I finished mine today.
There's so many people I've spoken to.
I haven't even started
They're
yet.
just like, I haven't even started.
we
I think
started in like November though.
Yeah. I've got a few things to wrap, and I'm thinking I'm going to get maybe 1 or 2 more things for you. But then that's it.
Mm.
Normally I'm a proper last minute Joe and just do everything at the last minute, as you'd expect from me. So,
I'm still rubbing off on you. I'm done now. My last Christmas present was bought today. I've bought all the Christmas food, everything. I've only got a couple more presents to wrap of yours, and then I'm done. I will be done by this time next week.
You're ahead of the game for a change.
I'm always
Well, I was going to say you're usually pretty good with it.
I get too excited for Christmas, so I just do everything in like the end of November.
See, I don't like to peak too early because I think as I get older, my window of Christmassiness. Yes.
It's a word.
It is. Look it up. Yeah, I think my window of feeling Christmassy has definitely shrunk compared to when I was younger. And I think now, I have bouts of like Christmassiness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like just sort of a constant building thing like it used to be. I have days where I'm like feeling really festive, and other days where I'm just like, do you know what I mean? I still think 23rd, 24th start getting excited, but like, I think it's a part of it's the ceremony and the pomp of it all that makes me feel festive, you know, like putting your decorations up and putting your tree up and shopping and all the rest of it, digging out your Christmas jumpers, all these little things make you feel Christmassy, and I think doing all that too early means you blow your load before Christmas.
Nothing worse.
Before Christmas.
Before Christmas. So, because yesterday we were kind of running out of Christmassy topics, I've found some Christmassy facts.
Well, okay, but before you do that, if you could get one thing for Christmas, right? If you could have one thing, like anything in the world, yeah, what would you get? What would be your ultimate Christmas present?
You should know this.
Pug.
Yeah.
That's a bit boring. I thought. I mean, it's not pugs. Fair enough, but you know, I thought maybe there'd be a bit more to it than that.
Several pugs.
So now you're thinking. Now you're cooking with peanut oil. A pug ranch.
Yeah, and I could live on the ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And teach them how to herd sheep.
Yeah.
Not that the sheep don't at all.
It would still be cute to see loads of pugs running after sheep. What about you? You've already got yours.
I don't know if I have. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you doing this and touching yourself and being like, yes, it's me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I've already got mine. No, I don't know. I don't know. Because there's lots of things I like, but there's nothing that I just wish that I had, really. Like, there's lots of things that I wish that I had, but they're not. Like, I can't encapsulate it in a Christmas present. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd really love to have
a winning lottery ticket.
Like most of my stuff that when I've been thinking about, it just comes down to money.
Mm.
So it's like I'd really love to have my own premises for like the school and have it like fully kitted out with gear and stuff like that. Would be great. Do you know what I mean? But that's not really a Christmas present, is it? I know I'm saying it could be anything you want, but it's multiple things. It's not one.
Okay, so how about if someone got you a cheque for Christmas for like £1 million? That's a Christmas present.
I guess, but it's also not. That would be a bad Christmas present. Do you not think?
Why? Someone give me £1 million, I'd be over the moon.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'd rather it's the whole. This just comes down to a gift giving thing. Like, would I be happy with someone giving me £1 million? Of course I would. But I'd like, if they knew what I wanted, I'd rather they just got me the thing.
Yeah, but if you're saying you want several things, then...
Yeah, but I'd rather they just got me the things then.
Yeah, but maybe they wouldn't know what to...
Basically, what I'm saying is it's a very grandiose, expensive version of going, I didn't know what I got you, so I've just put 20 quid in your card. Do you know what I mean? And to me, that absolutely stinks of just... Not apathy, not laziness, apathy. Just like, oh, I couldn't think about, or like, I didn't know what to get you, so there you go, I need some money. Get yourself something.
I think the whole, like, what you're talking about there would be eclipsed by the fact that it was £1 million, though, for me.
True, but like I say, it's like, if I had the option between someone giving us £1 million or giving me what I wanted, like, assuming it was exactly what I wanted, then I'd rather have the latter.
Fair beans.
Maybe, I tell you what, a smaller thing that I would like. I would like a proper man cave. Like, spare room done up into a proper full-on games room, all the retro consoles that your heart could ever wish for, and like all the games for all of them, which I realise is not going to happen in one spare room, but maybe you'd have some sort of like wall panel or something, yeah, where you just type it in, and then like it comes down, and you can just pick what you want, something like that.
Fair enough. Because
I realise you could get emulation and just have the consoles, but like I'd rather have them. All of it. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to have a proper like man cave, and I'd like to have arcade machines in it.
Yeah.
Like old school arcade machines, like House of the Dead and Street Fighter or something. Do you know what I mean? Sega Rally Championship. That'd be amazing.
I'd never see you again.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I'd have like a pool table or something as well. Actually, just do the garage out. We'll just buy a load of arcade machines.
Yeah.
I'll put a nice sofa in there, a bar. And there you go. That'll be me set for life. Okay, I've changed my mind. I know what I want.
So Christmas facts.
Right.
Before turkey, the traditional Christmas meal in England. Can you guess what it would be?
I'm going to assume, based off what lives in the UK, probably chicken or beef.
The traditional English Christmas meal before turkey was in fact a pig's head and mustard.
What?
The more you know.
I mean, I don't understand. Like, who thought, let's celebrate, I mean, I guess it's its pagan roots, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like, they celebrated Christmas with a pig's head, maybe. I don't know.
Well, they used to eat loads of gross stuff back in the day, didn't they?
Yeah. But they used to put loads of gross stuff in pies. That was the thing back in like Victorian England. All the crappy bits of meat that like the rich folk got all the good cuts, and all the crappy bits and the offal got like put in pies for the, like, that was what you could afford if you were a peasant, and most of the time it got put in a pie to make it more appealing to look at, if nothing else. But yeah.
So, next fact, titled Bing Crosby. The best selling Christmas single ever is Bing Crosby's. Oh yeah, they must have made a typo. It says Bing Crosby, it's actually Bing Crosby. Oh. The best selling Christmas single ever is Bing Crosby's White Christmas, shifting over 50 million copies worldwide since 1942. Pretty impressive. I
think that's going to change over time though.
Oh yeah.
Because I think as it becomes older, less people will be inclined to listen to it. Over, like, I think Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas for You, at some point it's going to just take over the earth. She's gonna use all the royalties she gets from it to make our own personal army and cause like a coup against all the major world leaders, and we'll live in the dystopian future run by Mariah Carey's brain in a jar. Yeah.
Everything's pink. Everywhere you look, pink and feathers for miles around.
All world history books have been burned and replaced with The World According to Mariah. And between December and September of the next year.
Just all
The only music you're allowed to listen to is All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
All I Want for Christmas is our glorious dictator, Mariah Carey.
Sounds like a fun world.
That'll be an amazing book.
So
on Netflix series. Mariah.
Can you imagine getting her to agree to something like that?
She'd never go for it.
She wouldn't.
She'd never go for it.
So, Christmas pudding wasn't always a pudding. Can you guess what it used to be?
Bread.
No, it used to be a soup made with raisins and wine.
Christmas soup.
I think it might have still been called Christmas pudding, but it was soup.
But like again, how did people transition between the two? I could understand if it was like bread. Do you know what I mean? Because bread and cake are they're not too dissimilar in terms of like they're both baked. You know what I mean? But like, how did you go soup, pudding? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I wonder what'll happen if I slam a load of suet into this soup and see what happens.
The highest grossing Christmas movie. Can you guess what that would be?
Probably one of the Santa Claus ones.
No, it's actually How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And it's raked in 175 million so far.
That'll be the original.
The highest grossing Christmas movie is 2000's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Alright, so the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah.
I can't complain of that. It's a fantastic film. We need to watch it.
We do, yeah.
We made
a list of all the Christmas films we were going to watch.
Did we actually make the list of that though? Because I know we made a list of stuff we wanted to do in the run up to Christmas.
Yeah, we made a list of the films.
Yeah.
I'll go get it if you want.
No, we don't have to right now. But yeah, we do need to make a start on that. There's only so many days left until Christmas.
We need to move.
Why?
I've just read a fact that makes me think that we need to move.
Well, tell me what it is then.
In Greece, Italy, Spain and Germany, workers get a Christmas bonus of 1 month's salary by law.
That's great.
That's fantastic. Imagine getting double salary by law once a year.
I've just gone on the sick every year for a month at Christmas. To be like, yeah, I've got seasonal affective disorder and it really plays up really bad just in the month of December.
Should we have some religious Christmas facts?
Okay.
Mostly because many of the list is religious.
Well, don't waste them all at once.
I'm not.
Can't
It's 52 here.
People don't want to hear 52 Christmas facts. It's pure overload for one video.
Okay, we'll do one more, and it's going to be a religious one. I'll just get one up. Actually, no, it's not. We'll save that for the next video because relating to our last conversation about what you have in your Christmas stocking, I found out the origin of the tangerine.
Yes, because me and Amy were having a conversation about this, and I was like, "Why do you get an orange
Well, we thought
in
it
your
was just
stocking?"
because your mum felt guilty about feeding you so many sweets.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's actually a tradition. So the tradition of putting tangerines in stockings comes from the 12th century French nuns who left socks full of fruit, nuts and tangerines at houses of the poor, which is nice.
Yeah. Depends on what sort of state the sock's in, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, if it's like
a pure stinky sock.
Nun sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pair of nun's leggings just cut in half that she's had on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for a month.
She got new socks for Christmas, and so she's given her old ones to the poor. You get one pair per year if you're a 12th century French nun.
Yeah.
The more you know.
So again, though, this is that's the origin of it, but that's not enough to satiate my curiosity because now my brain's like, well, you said fruits, nuts, and tangerines. Tangerines were the only thing that was specified, right? Mm-hmm. So I assumed the other fruit was just whatever.
Yeah.
So why specifically always tangerines?
It's probably just like the main thing.
What's the significance of that?
It must be just like the main thing that's carried on through.
No, I mean like at the time when they did that, why tangerines? Maybe it was like in 12th century France. There was a lot of people suffering from scurvy or something. Or,
maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe it was just like something that wasn't really.
Or they were growing a lot in the area. But that's the thing. That's the kind of stuff I want to know.
Well, I'll find out for the next video for you.
Yeah. Hats off, because nearly finished. So I've got to get some beer in my hair. Yeah, it was pretty good. Black Isle Goldfinch, not bad. December 9th.
All done?
Done.
Dusted?
Done. Into double figures tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting exciting.
Yeah, that was good. So once again, if you're interested, that was Black Isle Goldfinch.
It was nice.
Brewed in Paradise, which is also apparently Inverness. And yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll
Thanks
see
for
you
watching.
tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Stay festive.